Hey everyone, Stefano here from Sonic Cinema. Today I'm so excited to introduce you to our new library, Sirens. Sirens is a contemporary solo vocal library offering a vast collection of evolving and percussive textures. The library is performed by virtuoso soprano Grace Davidson, who is known for her work on over 200 soundtracks and her collaborations with legendary composers such as Max Richter and Eric Whitacre. Together with Grace, we recorded a variety of incredible articulations, such as warp sustains, whispers, shakes, octave rises and falls, 14 variations of short vocal gestures, 3 types of sustains, and more. They're perfect for creating electronic effects, but they can also be used musically to create unique atmospheres and really soulful textures, adding a rare color and life to your music that is usually difficult to achieve with samples. Looking at the interface, it features a shallow and depth slider which allows you to transform and twist the performance into a complete new dimension. And within our custom interface, you can warp and shape your sound with filters, reverbs, distortion, and much more with just a click. The first patch we're going to explore are the warp sustains. It's one of my favorite, it just sounds fantastic. As you can hear, the sound dramatically changes when I move the slider. And this one is great as it's very useful to have sustains, if you want to lay it all by itself. But they have so much life in it. They evolve, there's motion in them, they're not static. So great patch. The next patch is another type of sustains. Other than the warp sustains, you also have access to 3 other types of sustains, which is great for more variety if you like a different sound. One is A, another one is M, another one is U. So this one is the A. They're really great. This one, as you can hear, they have a bit more vibrato, so they're all a bit different. If you see here in the Kontakt interface in the keyboard, there's a red key, and that activates the gaiter. We have a specific preset for it in the snapshot called motion, but this comes quite handy if you want to quickly see or hear how it will sound. I personally love it. I think it's such a great effect, and if you mix it with other things together, you have this nice motion in the background. Next up, we have major third raises, which are small glissando up a third. As you can see in the Kontakt keyboard, there are different octaves, and this one are a bit slower. So depends what you want, what you need. You have access to both. Then we have perfect for raises, which is the same concept but a fourth up rather than a third. As you can hear, the slider changes according to the articulations. There's this great delay and echo in these ones. Really, really nice. Very peculiar and interesting. Then we have shakes. And this one you can probably guess it.
Ha, 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 ha.
Once again, the slider dramatically changes the sound. You can move it up and down gradually, and so if you start low and then you fade it in, you have a different effect than if you start from immediately from it. I personally prefer if you fade it in. The next one is octaves, and this is a glissando, an octave up, and it's great if you want some tension. And this is like going down, falls, rises and falls. Amazing reverb with the slider. I love how contemporary it sounds and very cinematic. I can, use it in so many ways. And trust me, I think you would stand out if you use this, because you don't hear these things very often. Yeah, one of my favorite. The next patch is one of the most original. It's called Whispers, and it sounds a bit like Parseltongue from Harry Potter. I love it. You lose it a bit when you move the slider, so I usually prefer to have it down. And you can play multiple instances for a great effect. I think it sounds cool. And I use it actually in my demo as well. The next one is breaths. See different types of breaths you can see from the 2 octaves. One short, one long. This one as well can be used rhythmically to create tension. And you have also the motions. If you click here, that is, to create tension in your track, just breaths like rhythmically. I think it would be a great tool. And then we recorded 14 short gestures, so with different syllables like do, da, ka, ha, and 14 of them. And so I'll showcase 5 of them here. They sound fantastic. So again with the slider up. I personally love them. They're really well recorded, and with the slider up, there's this nice long tail, this reverb. It's great. In fact, that was the core idea from my demo, really, these short articulations. This was do. Then next one we have ha.
ha,
This is with the slider up, and then let's hear it dry.
ha, 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 ha.
The next articulation is ku.
Coo, 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 coo.
Yeah, they're really, really beautiful. This one don't have the motion gator effect because they are so short. They will be really time to do anything. And the next one is na.
Na, 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 na,
Wow, love it. And the magic, I think, happens when you mix and match them. You know, if you create musical phrases, getting a syllable from one and the other one, I think such, yeah, an original concept.
ma, ma, ma,
This is ma.
ma, 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 ma.
Stunning, stunning articulations, really. As an experiment, we could try to listen to how they all sound together. Wow, incredibly beautiful. And I love that, you know, this is a solo vocal library, so there was just one singer. But of course, you would probably always play more than one note at a time. And because of that, you can still every detail and nuances from their voice. So it's not like a choir where every voice kind of get lost. This one is clearly, okay, I can hear the singer, and I love that. So this was a selection of the clean patches from the library, but it's not over yet, as it wouldn't be a Sonic Cinema library without incredible snapshots. The snapshots are essentially presets, so we already made, so you can just load them up and they dramatically alter the sound, and they are so inspiring. Trust me, I use them all the time. In fact, I use them all together more often than not. So the first one we're going to look at now is the verb sustained with the distant snapshot. There's a great delay and reverb. I personally love this so much. It's so useful and it's not as sharp as the clean one, but if you mix and mesh them all together, the effect, the final result is incredible. As I said, instant inspiration. The next patch is again verb sustain, but with the motion preset. So this one is essentially a gator, and you can see from the on the interface you got 1/16, but you can change it to whatever you like, really. It's such an incredible effort, really original, and is the same as when you click the red key on the keyboard in Kontakt on the interface. So you can access that easily as well. Then the next one is this, again, the verb sustain with the space snapshot. Quite different from the distant. It sounds lower, probably it's pitched an octave below. Almost meditative. Again, a very long tail, very reflective, more than the distant, I would say. The next snapshot is the distant snapshot, and again we have sustains, the M this time. Really, really nice. Then we have the sustained with the A and space snapshot. And moving the mod wheel will again change the sound. Then we have major third raises, which again is the glissando third up with a distant snapshot this time. This one, personally, I would suggest, at least I think is more effective when it's played individually, as otherwise you will build up all these thirds. Like this one sounds really, really nice. I think it's a great effect. Then we have Octaves distant, which goes up and now goes down. The angel has fallen. I love that there's a sustained note at the end, so you can decide in your piece, where you want it to finish, or like that the next note is going to be an A flat. So then there you go, and you match it. You can make it match the start of the new phrase. So it's really, really satisfying when that happens. I did that in my demo as well. Then we have whispers with motion. Such a great effect. Yeah, it just sounds really, really original. I think it will stand out. Then we have breaths, and this time we're gonna listen to the space and distance snapshot together. really aleatoric, and gosh, it sounds so tense. This can be used for a thriller horror easily. And yeah, you can start lower. Incredible tension. And this is again with the space and distance snapshot. Then we have the short gestures. The do. This one's got this distance snapshot. One thing to say about the snapshots is that they are made in the box, so we have a really nice interface. As you can see, there are so many things there. You can choose the microphones here, reverb. So you can say the distance snapshot as the deep space reverb and that's the amount and mix the tape and whatnot. So depending on what you like, you can change it to your liking. If you want the distance to sound a bit less, you want less reverb, then you can just change the reverb with a click. See how many there are. And then the do with the space snapshot. Then the ha with the distance snapshot. The ha is one of my favorite. And then we have the na with the space snapshot. And final is the ma with the distance snapshot. I love this, sounds like a language. So now as an experiment, we'll play the ma articulation with all the clean, distant and space together, so you can see really the power of this library.
Ma, 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 ma.
I love that the clean is so, clean and sharp, but you also have the distant in the background and the space that adds so much to it. Of course, if you play softer, we'll play softer. So this was Sirens. As you could hear, it sounds absolutely beautiful and there is so much content and variety thanks to the snapshots as well. By itself or layered with other instruments, it will bring an amazingly raw and lifelike sound to your compositions. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough, and if you want to hear more, there is also a contextual video where I break down in detail the demo I wrote for Sirens. If you want to watch it, there's a link in the description below. If you enjoyed this walkthrough, let us know in the comments, and please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel as we are always posting new content, and same for Instagram. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.